Independence, Merdeka, Malaysia Madani, love it. I went for my very first Merdeka celebration recently and it was legit my very first encounter going towards a National Day celebration right there. And as for why I did that, basically during a chaotic trip to Penang, I met Melwin, who is joining the tree community. During the course of a long and epic conversation, Melvin told me that he wanted to go to the National Day celebrations, and I was wondering, okay, so like, why do you want to do that? And he's like, I don't know, I was overcome with a wave of patriotism. We wanted to go ahead and find some flight tickets. I realized that they were 500 ringgit. And I decided to go in his stead, and as it turns out, I too was overcome with a wave of patriotism. Chaos. Day started kind of chaotic. Got on a shuttle bus, began my journey. A chaotic but wonderful day began. There were a whole bunch of shuttle buses, lots of different interesting things that happened along the course of the way. I think that there were people literally lining up at like 3 a.m. in the morning in order to get seats. There were some people out there who were telling me there doesn't seem to be a whole National Day spirit this year. No, my gosh, like, you are so wrong. Okay, finally a quiet spot, but like basically this place is lit. Like there's a lot of activity going on. This National Day was probably the most viral National Day that we've ever had in probably Malaysian history, probably because Anwar Ibrahim became the Prime Minister of Malaysia, thereby signifying that, hey, you know what? It's real. Like, we actually have a Prime Minister that we chose.
We have a role. Do your best. Save this country and seek the truth.
Lots of people, lots of different events. Managed to make some friends. 1, 2, 3.
Malaysia
Madani! From all over the world as well.
Salam Merdeka!
Selamat Merdeka!
Salam Merdeka!
And so yeah, through this whole experience, it was just a vibe, like getting to talk to people from Malaysia and just experiencing the Merdeka energy. Would you peribahasa tu? Bagaikan
banyak sempil.
bagai sardin dalam tin.
Bagai dalam tim.
Ini peribahasa yang baru. Okay, this one. Yes, that's right. There's lots of different parades, celebrations, planes flying through the air, people selling things. The whole National Day energy was really intense, and it's kind of interesting just to see what people were thinking. And I did have the chance to kind of interview some people along the way. Cue interview clips.
Apakah harapan Encik untuk Malaysia pada masa depan dan pada masa sekarang dan sebagainya?
Harapan saya untuk Malaysia supaya agar terus aman, makmur, harmoni, bila perpaduan antara kaum tu yang sepatutnya.
Thank you. Terima kasih. Apakah harapan abang untuk Malaysia?
Saya harap anak-anak muda akan datang akan menjadi lebih baik daripada sekarang.
Yeah, that's right. Apakah harapan Cik untuk Malaysia pada tahun ini dan masa akan datang?
Harapan saya semoga Malaysia aman dan boleh sambut lagi Hari Merdeka semegah ini lah.
Yeah, that's right. Terima kasih. So like, what are your hopes and dreams for Malaysia this year?
I hope Malaysia can do better this year.
Okay, cool, amazing.
That's all.
Wow, you! Oh my gosh, you're actually covered in a Malaysian flag. Holy, she has a Malaysian. I mean, I have a Malaysia flag right here, but she has a Malaysia. She's wearing a Malaysia flag. Okay, what do you hope for Malaysia?
I hope it's peaceful every time and it's always so safe to stay in Malaysia.
Amazing, cool. Thank you so much. Cool. Itu satu. Okay, terima kasih kerana sudi buat interview ni. Nak minta korang, apa harapan kamu ni untuk Malaysia?
Okay, harapan saya untuk Malaysia semoga rakyat Malaysia sentiasa semangat. Tak kira muda ke tua ke, khususnya kepada remaja lah.
Okay, amazing. Okay.
Harapan saya semoga Malaysia dapat bersatu padu antara bangsa dengan semua bangsa.
Amazing.
Sama.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 Malaysia Madani, okay? 1, 2, 3 Malaysia Madani. Okay, terima kasih.
So as I thought about the different people that I encountered during this National Day, I saw that a lot of them really do care about creating harmony, about just having a good life in various ways for the people around this country. And it reminded me that honestly, regardless of our differences in race, religion, or socioeconomic status, many of us, we just want similar good things for this nation. Happy lives, peaceful times, and the ability to say that we have a great passport in our hands. Now, as we kind of come towards the close of this video, I thought I would reflect a little bit about independence at large. For years and years, I celebrated Merdeka and Independence Day like the way that essentially school told me to celebrate it. In the school system, you're not really asked to question in any way like what the whole idea of loyalty to your nation is. I think it's something that people just assume should be a part of you. And absolutely, Malaysia has achieved an incredible amount ever since it achieved independence from the British. And so, let me be clear here, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be loyal to your nation. I'm saying that instead, you should be loyal to your nation after you think about what it means and how that should motivate you to act. Independence isn't a light burden by any means. It signifies the beginning of the privilege to determine how you want to live your life as a nation, how you're going to go ahead and push forward in this world. The late John F. Kennedy once said that as citizens, we should ask not what our country can do for us, but instead what we can do for our country. I think that the point that he was trying to make right there was that as human beings, all of us, we have a duty to make the world around us a better place. And nationhood is one of those things that we can't escape. We're inescapably roped into a team from the very moment that we're born. And so, on our parts, I think that as we reflect upon independence and the consideration of a free nation, we'll want to think about how we can contribute towards that freedom by utilizing our own to create a better future and a better life, not just for ourselves, but potentially also for the communities around us. Either way, National Day really was a blast, and it was a chance to see Malaysians of all stripes, all colors, just kind of come out for, I think, the first National Day celebration that I ever experienced, and probably one of the very first, certainly the very most lively ever since the entirety of the COVID pandemic back in 2019. So for me, that was really a huge experience and really something that I will cherish from now up until the years ahead. And that is VT signing off.